He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, 40. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide in.
And again, it's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Jensen good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I killed. 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 46.
To throw is Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Kevontae Turpin,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Now run, it's Kenneth Walker.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Down to the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Yeah!
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
We'll go 47. Yeah. Go. Kill.
Here's Prescott. CeeDee Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Breaks through the contact.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Let's go now.
40-yard line.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not bad.
I don't think he's going to do that. Here is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
1969, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Come on, 17. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Johnny Lions. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready?
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Here we go. Set. 16, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back up the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready?
Walker with another carry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it third down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
A 25-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And the Cowboy first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Prescott from the gun. That's going to be caught by Pickens. They followed up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
47.
Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here we go. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Track him, 60.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats.
He'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now they'll change things up.
3rd and 2.
Ready.
They'll try for the first with Walker. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They run again with Walker. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Touchdown, Seahawks! Torrey Burton from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. Yeah! A gain of 21 yards. First down,
47.
Cowboys.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
Prescott to throw it. And it's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Hey, chill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 26.
Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. Kill. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go. Kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own
21 yard line. Ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Cut 19.
Now back to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Warriors 70, 19, 7 Pirates. Let go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Press all 80.
They'll throw now on the final play. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 27.
And Walker once more. Tackle on that play by Quentin Williams. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll switch it up here and let the throw. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Myers on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott now. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go
And
now.
tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal field goal way of doing it. It makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. From the gun, it's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. Here we go. 46. 46.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. There he goes again. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Seahawks 13. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Seahawks on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. first out of the season, second of the game. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game.
Cowboys 35, Seahawks 21.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Cowboys extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good move. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
70, hop, 70. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. 3rd and 20.
It's now 3rd down.
Hey, that's my man. I got him. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. Sheds off the tackle. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
First down, Cowboys.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Now Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That went out wide and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Well, a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, kill. There we go. Boy, there we go. Kill. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Then we'll go to 53. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Cowboy, Panther 11. 17.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
24 yards.
19 takes. Seven Pirates.
First and 10.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them hitting the number 200 today.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He's got the first down and potentially a lot more.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10.
19 Cardinals. Mustang 19.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 46, 46.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And